and namaste. I'm Zay with Xude Yoga, and before we start this practice, I need you to know something. Tight hips are not just physical, it's emotional. Our hips are where we store our unprocessed emotions, our grief, anger, and today this flow isn't just to stretch, it is to release. So if you're ready for that, let's get into the practice. Beginning this practice on our hands and knees, finding stability by bringing your wrist underneath your shoulders, hips stacked on top of the knees, and moving from left to right, bringing your shoulder to your hip, very gently and slowly, allowing your breath to guide your body. Moving at your own pace. And cat-cow. As you inhale, bring your chin up, chest out. And as you exhale, chin to chest. Flowing at your own pace. Now combining both hip to shoulder and cat-cow by rotating your neck, rotating your hips simultaneously. And reverse. On your next inhale, bringing your toes together and shifting your hips back into a child's pose. Straightening your arms out in front of you to help extend your spine forward. And relax here. This is a moment to return to our affirmation. Our body is allowed to release. On your next inhale, slowly and gently shifting your hips forward into a cobra pose. And as you inhale, folding your toes and pressing into a downward facing dog. Once here, moving out your hips, pedaling your knees, extending throughout your spine, and folding back into a cobra, creating a wave with your spine. And pressing back into downward facing dog. On your next inhale, bring your right knee in towards your chest as you curl your spine. Exhale, kick up into a three-legged dog. And as you inhale, stepping your right foot in between your palms. Pressing into your feet as you lift. With your heel lifted, warrior one. Lowering your heel, warrior two. Reaching your front arm or your right arm over your body and extend. Bring your right arm to the inside of your right knee as you even out your shoulders and open. On your next breath, lowering your knee and pressing into your right heel as you fold, rocking back and forth, taking your time. And when you're ready, shifting your hips forward into a lunge. Feel free to rest your right shoulder on the top of your right knee. Allow your breath to travel through your hips here. And if you feel stable, rising and balancing. Make this moment yours and take all the time you need. A couple more deep intentional breaths here. On your next exhale, begin to lower your hands onto the inside of your right foot. Rocking onto the outside of your right foot, allow your hips to lower towards the mat as your right knee lowers towards the mat as well. Extending the top of your head forward. And as you inhale, lifting your left shin, reaching your right arm back as you twist. Finding stability here, trusting your body and trusting your breath. And gently release. Extending your right leg as you press into your right heel. Left heel turns out. Lowering your left hand onto your mat and reaching over your body. Counter stretch by folding. Slowly making your way back into a child's pose. Take this moment to reset, and we're going to do the same thing on the other side. Inhale, rolling your body back into a cobra, folding your toes, downward facing dog. Playing here. And folding back into a cobra. As you inhale, downward facing dog. Doing the same thing on the other side, bringing your left knee to your chest and three-legged dog extend. Now taking your left foot, bringing it between your palms and lift, warrior one. Planting your heel, warrior two. Taking your left palm, reaching it over your body. And exhale, bringing your left elbow to the inside of your left knee. Pressing your shoulders outward. Engaging your core. Breathing here. Coming into a low lunge by bringing your palms to the inside of our left foot, lowering your right knee, rocking back and forth. Finding a flow within your hips and taking your time. Once you're in a lunge, feel free to relax here by relaxing your left shoulder on top of your left knee, or rising and balancing. This moment is yours. On your next exhale, lower. Bring your palms to the inside of your left foot, rocking onto the outside of your left foot. You can stay here on your hands or lower onto your elbows. Breathing into your hips here. If it's in your practice, lifting your shin and twisting. On your next exhale, extending your left leg, turning out your right heel, lowering your right palm on the earth, and extend. And reverse. Let's take a moment to reset. Come onto your back and bring your knees towards your chest, allowing the base of your spine to remain flat and giving yourself a hug. I like to rock from left to right to help open up the inside of the hips just a tad bit more. Transitioning into happy baby by reaching onto the outer edges of your feet and open your knees wide. Now begin to rock from side to side, slowly, almost like you're cradling yourself. This is one of my favorite moments in any practice because it asks nothing of you. You don't have to be strong here. You don't have to hold anything together. You just have to be held by the ground beneath you. Let your spine massage the mat and let your breath be easy. Stay here for as long as you like, and when you're ready, bringing the bottoms of your feet together, lowering, spreading your knees wide, and lifting your hips. I like to place my hands on the insides of my thighs just to help press down a little bit, get more of a stretch. And release. Windshield wiping your knees from left to right. With both knees bent and feet flat on the mat, cross your right ankle over your left thigh and flex your right foot. Hold behind your left thigh or the top of your left shin. This is a deep release for the outer hip and glute. These are places that hold so much tension. Take your time. 3 more breaths. And exhale, lower. We're going to switch sides. Bring your left ankle on top of your right thigh this time. Gripping onto your shin or your thigh and breathing here. Taking a few more deep intentional breaths in this pose. And release. Windshield wiping your knees from left to right. And when you're ready, rocking onto your side, stacking your knees, stacking your hands, and coming into a restful position. And at your own pace, slowly begin to rise, stretching out however you need to, maybe twisting, reaching, folding. This practice is all yours. Let's finish this practice in a frog pose by extending your knees out as far as they can go, ankles in alignment with the knees, and coming onto your elbows. Once you're here, pressing into your elbows, and shifting your hips back, being very gentle with your body. Pressing into your palms, bringing the top of your head up towards the sky. Deep inhales and deeper exhales. If it's in your practice today, while here, tapping into some cat-cows. Bringing your toes together and sitting on your heels, beginning to create circles with your hips, rocking from left to right. And creating full circles. And reverse. Slowly begin to come back to a neutral position by bringing your knees together, maybe rocking from left to right. At this moment, feel free to pause the video so you can take the next 5 to 10 minutes to flow however you need to. And once you're ready, returning to a comfortable position of your choice. Closing out this practice with the intention that my body is allowed to release. Until we flow again, namaste.